Hello people and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that the same thing, that doing the right thing is the only thing that you can do. I've already talked about Astrid Hollider, the woman who basically who did testify against her criminal brother, a gangster brother, and her own brother who was a criminal. Another example, Alexei Navalny. Alexei Navalny, Navalny, the leading opposition figure in Russia right now, who is basically trying to show the show the or trying to bring the wrongdoings of Vladimir Putin to light and to expose him in front of the Russian people and in front of the entire world. And Putin is basically a quasi-dictator. In case you do not know who he is, Vladimir Putin is basically a quasi-dictator. He is kind of a dictator. He is a dictator, although albeit a quote-unquote democratically elected dictator. I'm pretty sure there must have been rigging in those elections, but he did. But even in those elections, I think I remember reading in a news article that in one of those elections that he won, he actually won by a very slim margin. He received some 49.6% or 49.7% of the votes. I think he did not receive even 50% of the entire votes. That shows that even though he might be some kind of a quasi dictator, and even though he might have rigged the election, a lot of people in Russia are truly dissatisfied with Putin and are truly angry at Putin. And I think a lot of opposition figures have contributed in exposing Putin in a great way. It's not just Alexei Navalny, by the way. There is Ksenia Sobchak, a Russian socialite, and I think she's also a politician. She might still be a politician. I don't remember, but there are others as well who basically died at the hands of who. There's officially their murderers have never been caught, or someone else might have been framed for their murder. I think most of the opposition figures that were murdered inside of Russia, I don't think their murderers were caught. I think it was some kind of a we all know, if you try to open your mouth in Russia against Vladimir Putin, you end up in jail or die, or both. But Alexei Navalny, he is still there, I think. Although last I checked, he's in jail, but I think he's still alive. That's what I was trying to say. That he's still alive, I think. For how long, I do not know. I know God gives him long life. God gives him a long life and helps him in the fight, in his fight, or in his struggle to make Russia free of Vladimir Putin's hold. So let's hope that he is successful in doing what he is doing. But just looking at the protests that happened because of Navalny's arrest, a lot of people were basically braving the truly harsh winters, truly harsh weather, and they were, even in that harsh weather, they were basically protesting and trying to make their voices heard. That the arrest of Navalny was unlawful. The arrest of Navalny was basically a witch hunt. Of course, it's a witch hunt, and we know what you are doing, and we are going to make our voices heard. To see that kind of opposition inside of Russia being galvanized by Navalny, it shows that the opposition isn't as weak as I thought it was. At least I thought that Putin might be on his way to becoming some kind of an absolute dictator. But I guess karma is, everyone's karma will catch up to them eventually. So Putin might seem like a strong dictator who will rule forever, but everyone thought the same about the Soviet Union as well. Everyone said the same about Nazi Germany as well. A lot of people were feeling desperate when Nazi Germany was at its peak, and everyone was thinking that Hitler cannot be defeated. But when the world came together, when the Allies came together, they did defeat Hitler. It was tough, of course. It was difficult to do, but it was done. So, in the same way, getting rid of or dethroning Vladimir Putin isn't going to be easy. But the way Navalny has galvanized a huge number of people in favor of him, who are standing beside him and who are basically making their voices heard, even in harsh weathers, even in defiance of a curfew that was declared in Moscow, I think, or in some other place. Yeah, basically a lot of curfews were declared. From if I am remembering the news article correctly that I read, but a lot of people were braving the curfews, were braving the harsh weather, and saying, you know what you did was wrong. We are going to protest about it, no matter what you do. And they were basically making their voices heard. So see, doing the right thing, I guess, is the only thing that you can do. I might talk about this more in the next video, or maybe not. Until then, please consider liking this video, please consider sharing this video with your friends and acquaintances, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. Pray for the safety of Alexei Navalny, and let's hope that true democracy comes to Russia and to every country in this world. Stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.